super windy here today. Look at this otter. We are gonna go inside the Aquarium of the Bay here in San Francisco, and I am so excited to see what they have. Obviously they have otters, so we'll go and check those out and see what else this aquarium has to offer. I hope you enjoy. The entrance of the aquarium, you could see the bay. There's all these really cool pictures that get you so excited to go inside and see what they have. As soon as you walk in, you are greeted by all of these really cool schooling fish that just swim around this giant enclosure. And they tell you why these small fish are such a big deal. They have amazing decals on the wall, even a surfboard that someone got chomped on by a shark. Ooh, look at those jaws. All of these really cool interactive displays make it really easy for people to learn about what this aquarium does and what they do to help our environment. So this enclosure shows what can happen when debris or items that shouldn't be in the ocean end up there. They also have these really cool education booths where sometimes they have an educator sit and tell you about all the different biofacts that they have in here. So obviously they have really cool fossilized teeth, some shark teeth, some shark jaws, and they even tell you where those animals are found even when the educator is not here. And of course a great view. Taking the elevators down to the next area. Wow, look at this. A really cool walkway tunnel that allows you to see all of the different creatures. And it's really dark in here because just think about underneath the ocean waters, they don't get a lot of sunlight. So these animals aren't used to it being really bright in here. So they want to be kept nice and dark and nice and comfortable. It's so cool to be in this tunnel with these guys. It's almost like you're under the water with them. It's pretty cute. This species is one of my favorites. It's a sturgeon. They're so cool. And as you walk through, it talks about some different things about sharks of Alcatraz, and the different species that you might see in here. So we have leopard sharks, mackerels, and other species that live in this enclosure that you're able to walk through this amazing long tunnel. This is really cool. Let's see what's at the end. Look at the giant sturgeon. The brown rockfish is being a perfect display right here. You can see him just chilling out on that rock. It's like he knows his name is here. So the giant sea bass. Wonder if we can find one. Look at how big he is. He is gigantic, and he is just parked right underneath this dock. This fake dock that they have right here. But he is so amazing with this other one coming up right here. It is so incredible to be this close to an animal of that size. A little bit ominous too. Look look at the way that the water ripples and you see those big gills on the side of him. So this enclosure said red octopus, and it took me a while to find this animal. So there's lots of really cool big sea stars and lots of these really cool jars for the octopus to be in, but he's actually right in the back over here. He's kind of hard to see. He's really, really small. He's maybe the size of the palm of my hand. So this whole big enclosure is for him and the sea stars to live in together. But octopus are really curious, so they really like anything they can climb into. So these bottles are the perfect thing for them. Ah yes, the Spiny Lumpsuckers. Great animal. They are so cute. They look like little rocks and they grip onto the different surfaces to stick there. These guys are so adorable. And then you walk into this. You get to see all these amazing jellyfish. These guys are slowly moving inside their enclosures. Very peaceful, very tranquil. This one in particular is the sea nettle. So a lot of the times those different specialized tentacles actually grip their prey and are venomous. So they inject their venom into their prey so that way they can eat it. There are still so many things we don't understand about the jellyfish, how they function. So scientists are currently studying these guys so that way we could figure out kind of how they work. So these ones are called the egg yolk jellies. As you can see, they very much resemble eggs, especially if you like to eat ramen. They kind of look like these guys. So these guys will actually change their color based on their diet, and their orangish yellowish color come from eating like brown sea nettles and krill. But if they've eaten black sea nettles, they'll actually change to a dark brown or a purple color. So that's pretty interesting that an animal can change their color from just what they eat, kind of like flamingos. Oh look, our first amphibian, a California toad. These guys obviously have a really nice setup with lots of water. Toads are different than frogs. Toads have that bumpy textured skin, where frogs usually have a smooth skin. Also, they have this no dumping sign because their skin is actually really thin and can be harmful to them if anything in the water changes. So it's really important to not dump or drain anything where frogs or toads or other amphibians live. Ooh, the snake. Hey, look at the turtle.
They have a job, and they're also babies, so you give them like toddlers, so they'll have really big bursts of energy, and then they're like ready to take a nap. So these guys are
Ooh, they also have cherry head, red-footed tortoises. So they have a nice humid enclosure, lots of space for them to move around in. This guy looks like he's trying to get out though. And still a really nice view of the bay. So, as I walked around this corner, I realized I think we're in my favorite area. Look at all these. I think it's finally time to see the otters. Let's see if we can find them in here. This enclosure is incredible. Look at how cool it is with all of these different areas that the otters can play. Remember that mustelids are very, very active. So otters are part of the mustelid family, just like ferrets, minks, stoats, all of those guys, and they love to play. This is probably a feeding door. Let's go see if we can find them over there. Oh my gosh, look at them all the way up there. Oh buddy. There's also one sleeping in the den right there. Big scratches. Oh, so good. These are river otters, so they are a bit bigger than Mr. Chow, the Asian small-clawed otter that we've seen before. But they have such a large, amazing enclosure to move around in. The river otters are a bit darker, and they have a big brown nose. So cute. Look at those big teeth. Remember, these guys are obligate carnivores, so they're just going to be eating meat. They can't eat other types of food. Their bodies literally cannot process it. So they need those big sharp teeth to eat fish and clams or shrimp. Alrighty guys, that's it for the Aquarium of the Bay. I'm so happy we went inside there because I had such a great time. And not only can you go to the aquarium, but you could also walk along the pier, see the sea lions. I actually found someone selling some Pokemon plushies, so even though they're fake, I really like them. But most importantly, I bought this alligator bread that I'm going to eat with some clam chowder later. So when you visit here, make sure you spend the whole day checking out the pier, having fun in the wind, and then coming back to your nice warm car. And until the next animal adventure, love the planet and rattle on. Bye guys.